you probably know what a stop loss is. If you don't, then you are in serious trouble, because it's only a matter of time before you blow your account if you do not use a stop loss. I don't care how accurate you are, losing money is part and parcel of trading. It cannot be avoided. So a stop loss helps you minimize your losses when you are wrong, and you need to be using one. The most common form of a stop loss is one which you have the option to set in when you place a trade. It's not compulsory, but if you don't wish to blow your account, I suggest you make it mandatory each time you place a trade. What is less commonly discussed is, say, time stop, which is also a form of stop loss. So what is a time stop? When's the appropriate time to use it? How do you incorporate it into your trading? In this video, I will show you all of these and how you can use a time stop to manage your trades. Now, because this is more of an advanced trading tactic than the usual beginner tutorial videos that I create, I want to highlight that you have to really understand your trading statistics to apply this correctly. This is not suitable for beginner traders, though you may still watch this video and understand the basic concept. Before I dive straight into what a time stop is, please do me a small favor and hit that thumbs up button. If you are new to this channel, do subscribe to the channel as well, because we upload many valuable trading tutorial videos like this that are created to transform you into a profitable trader. Now, as always, we do a giveaway worth $37 for our plug and trade trading package. If you wish to participate, look for an emoji in this video. You can also find the full instructions in the pinned comment down below. So, what is a time stop? Well, a time stop is a stop loss that you set based on a predetermined amount of time. In a sense, you are limiting your exposure to a set amount of time. Regardless of what price does, you are closing your positions even if it's in the green. Platforms like MT4 do not have a time stop option, and you have to manually close the trade on your own, unlike a regular stop loss which gets triggered when the price hits the level you set in. Suppose you want to enforce a time stop of 4 hours for all your trades. This would mean that you would exit a trade in 4 hours if it doesn't hit your stop loss or take profit during those 4 hours. If you entered a trade at, say, 8 PM, you would exit it at midnight regardless of how the price behaves. This is what a time stop means. So you might be wondering, why use a time stop? Why not just let the trade play itself out? Why try to force a trade to hit the take profit or stop loss within a predetermined amount of time? A very common reason why a trader might choose to use a time stop is if he finds that he is very profitable during the Euro trading session but not the US trading session. Thus, in his case, he might input a time stop to close all trades just before the US trading session. Or perhaps a momentum trader finds that only the most active trading session is the most profitable for him. He figures that only the first 1 or 2 hours is profitable for him during the London US trading session crossover. So he incorporates a time stop of 2 hours into his trading strategy. Can you now see why this is an advanced trading tactic? It requires you to dig deep into your trading statistics. And unless you dig into your trading statistics, you will never know if your trades during the Euro session or US sessions are more profitable. Or perhaps if you are more profitable trading Euro dollar and not profitable trading the pound dollar. And this will vary from person to person based on their trading statistic. So it's very hard for me to give you specific advice about how to incorporate a time stop into your trading strategy. It is also essential to understand that you should only use a time stop when you have enough statistical data. This advanced tactic is not for you if you are starting out and have not taken many trades. The more trades you have, the better it is. This tactic is also dependent on you executing a single strategy day in and day out. It will not work if you are jumping from strategy to strategy because your trading statistic collected will be all mixed up and there is no consistency in your statistic. That makes it very difficult for you to tell what kind of time stop you should apply. So quickly, I want to show you how you can get these trading statistics easily. Now, you want to head over to myfxbook.com and follow the instructions to connect your trading account with the software. It is a free software and the software will automatically tabulate the data for you. And this is where you can dive deep into how you can incorporate a time stop. My FX book doesn't provide you with every single piece of data, but it's a good starting point for you to have a look at your trading statistics. For example, if you find that your winners are generally closed within 24 hours, you can incorporate a time stop of perhaps 28 hours. Before you get all excited and start implementing in real time, it is imperative to validate your hypothesis over a series of trades. You have to forward test your hypothesis in real time and ensure that your observation is valid. The last thing you want to do is to enforce a time stop rule that causes you to exceed your positions quickly and thus reduce your trading strategy profitability. What you can do is create an Excel spreadsheet and simulate implementing the time stop in real time. You enter a trade as per usual based on your trading strategy, but you insert an additional column. If you wish, you can also insert a couple of additional columns to test multiple hypotheses simultaneously. In this scenario, let's assume you want to test a time stop of 8 hours and 12 hours. Regardless of whether your position is green or red, you will close out all your positions. So you enter a trade as per usual and note that your entry timing was 9 p.m. 8 hours later, look at your positions and note down in your spreadsheet the outcome if you close the trade right then. And another 4 hours later, you can do the same thing. Do this for a series of 50 trades and collate your results. With that result, you will know if your hypothesis is correct and whether implementing a time stop helps your bottom line. So again, I will reiterate once again that you have to validate your hypothesis with a live test. Do not simply look at your trading statistic and start implementing a time stop without simulating how it will affect your bottom line. I know this sounds like a lot of work and I won't sugarcoat it and say it's easy. It takes work. All I can tell you is that it is worth it, and if you are serious about becoming a profitable trader or improving your profitability, then this is the way to approach your trading. This concept doesn't just apply to a time stop. You might come up with other hypotheses like avoiding specific currency pairs for your trading strategy by studying your trading statistics. And if you test those and validate your hypothesis, you will slowly improve and figure out what works the best for you. So let me sum up the process of how to use a time stop to manage your trades. Step number 1. Set up myfxbook.com and study your trading statistics. Step 2. Come up with a hypothesis based on your trading statistics. It could be to avoid trading the Asia session, it could be a time stop of 4 hours, or something simple like cutting a trade if it's in the red for 2 hours. Step 3. Test your hypothesis in real time over a series of trades. Compute the total results and see if it improves your bottom line. If it doesn't, abandon the hypothesis and restart the process. And lastly, step 4. If the hypothesis is valid, then implement it in real time and make it part of your trading strategy. And that's it for this video. I hope you got a ton of value. Thanks for watching, but what is more important is that you apply it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you want more tips on how to become a better trader, make sure to check out the playlist right here in the end screen. I will see you in the next one.